You see my screen now?
Can't see your screen. We can't see your screen. Oh, we can.
So yesterday class we were going through the table controls.
So, Mahesh, just sorry, I was trying to speak, but this RAP and the new topic, advanced topic, which you're saying, because we are not see right now we are learning on this basic, right? So, is it okay to attend those batches, or can we include
No, no,
ourselves?
no.
Because
Wait, because a lot of things are required for that new ABAP syntax expertise and all. So I will tell you that maybe how we
okay,
go
because
ahead.
that's the reason I asked whether we should,
Mm.
because this is now
So
this is also
pre-request also we are planning exact pre-request for that as well. So for that pre-request is of course all these basic things very important. ABAP dictionary, OOPS concepts. So OOPS concept I'll start maybe next class, Tuesday. New ABAP syntax, CDSV. So all these things are required. So we are designing very complete, more real-time oriented course contents in that batch. So I will tell you when you can plan. So maybe we'll see how do we go. So we are planning for 1 month.
But if you are planning to start the new batch, same as the ABAP, the way you, I mean to say the same ABAP batch, we will be just like we want to attend it. At least we can you can I can we can revise it that in that term. It will be good if you can.
This batch. So again, it's the similar batch. I'm starting this month end only, 28th. 28th I'll be
Oh,
starting. This similar
okay.
batch.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So maybe after this completes right of your topics, you try to spend some good 1 month time at least maybe. Then you can think of to plan to join that batch. Or maybe if I'll become expertise, I can take few classes on my own on that
Okay.
areas.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's
Okay.
working on that areas very exclusively.
Okay.
Cloud and all applications.
Yeah, okay. Thanks.
Okay. So that will be 25 hours we are planning training course duration. This is what we have done last class, right? Up to here we have done table control. No? So we'll place the data here. We have placed the data. This is we have fetched the data already for the table control. Okay, so there is a syntax that we should follow to place the data on the table control. All the business transactions will contain this table control. You might have already seen many of you who are working already in the SAP system. Okay. Syntax and loop here. This loop works for placing the data on the table control. So basically purpose of the table control is to place more than one record on the screen in the model pool screens. So whatever we have done till now, right, all the model pool programs now, so we place only one record only. Select single only we have applied. We have not applied select star or into table option we have not done here. You see here, we have done into table means all the records will come from Mara table and put into this internal table. And then you are placing that on the screen here. Create a transaction code. Create transaction. Table control. Material data. Okay. Enter. Table control. Save. Give the package. Activate. Right now we go to transaction execute here. Oh, so I should declare a table control here. That's the reason it is going to dump. Here, controls. Table control type. Table view using scan number 100. Which scan you are placing the data. This syntax is must. Syntax. Activate here. Right. Go to here. You are placing the multiple records on the table. This is a table control. The table control. So what we are doing here is exit button not working. So maybe what could be the reason? Exit, if exit is not working.
Push button logic not.
So push button logic we are not, I have not implemented in the PAE event. Go to SCAT. Go to here. Screen name 100. Uncomment this one. Right. So the moment you uncomment this one, what you are doing is you are going to write the functionality for this module. Okay. This is a module, nothing but a subroutine where you are going to write a block of the code, what it has to execute when user clicks on the button, any user activity. Double click here, click on yes, go to the main program, click on yes. Then you can write the code here. If S5 if no, equal to exit, you equal to exit, leave program. Right? What is the purpose of UCOM? S5 for UCOM meaning?
User input also.
User input
User command.
name, user command is a system variable. This is system variable. This is system variable which holds the function code here. We are given here. Go to here. click on layout. So double click here. You have given this name here. This name, right? This will capture into your system variable, FCT code, function code. So based on that, you know which button user has been clicked. Hello, with the point concept here,
Yes, sir.
right? So leave program is you are leaving the come out of the program. This is the syntax. Leave program. Exit means you come out of the screen. Yeah. So this logic is for to place the data on the table control record by record here. This logic, why we need this mandatory is to process any records or any modification and delete operations. You need to do here between this loop and end loop. Hence, you need this loop process after input. If you don't give this one, it won't. It gives syntax errors.
Thanks, sir.
Check syntax. See here. Can you hear me? Hello.
Yeah. So I got a question.
Oh, yes, you can ask.
How do you get to the screen again? I just completely forgot.
This screen, this one.
Yeah. Yeah.
This screen, how it create is, I will, when I created a program here, this is the program. So I have
Yeah.
created by going to right click, create screen. I have created. So once the screen is created, it will be available here, in this
So
side.
how do you get this like screen?
This screen, this screen,
Yeah.
this screen we will create. I will show and create. Suppose click on create screen. Say suppose I create screen number 200 here. Okay, save this one. Test screen 200. So screen short description you are giving. You go to the layout, you can place the buttons and all here. I
Okay.
can place a text box here. Text box 1 to place the text. Text box means to place the text only. Text box 1. This is screen number 200. Okay. Save it. Back. If you go back, you see here. It has created one more screen below. Here. Under the screens tab. This is screen. If you click the flow logic, code will come here. This code.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
I
go
just
ahead,
meant also meant like how do you get like the left side of the I can't find it like with the commands and all.
This one,
Yeah, like how do you get like the how do you get
this
the entire page?
this one you have to go to create a new program. I'll do it quickly, no problem. Once again, wait 1 minute.
I just mean like how do you get to this page? Like the
I'll
one
show you
you're
1
on.
second. I'll show you.
No, sir, the transaction code for this page.
That's what I'll show you now. Just 1 minute. I'm just noting down again because it will not open by default this one. Okay, see here. How to get this one is you know this screen all of us, right?
Yeah.
From here navigate SC80 decode. SC80.
Okay.
Press enter here. You'll get this screen.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Here it might be by default other than the program. There are so many options. Package, function group, function model, all these things. You choose the program option here. Then you can create a program from here, from this step. Suppose you want to create one program here. You can create 22 June. Press enter. It's asking that do you want to create a object? Object means nothing but a program. In SAP, Object means all these programs, tables, data elements, domains, okay, search helps. All this is called as a one object. It is asking that do you want to create an object? You have to click on yes.
Yep.
It will take you to next screen here. Don't choose this checkbox. It creates extra include program if you create this one. And then press enter here. And here choose the not executable program because it is a model pool program. I said earlier, model pool program, nothing but screen programming, nothing but dialogue programming. All this is same terminology. Screen programming, model pool programming, dialogue programming. All three is same terminology.
So
Choose
will it
here.
be module pool for type?
Type S. You should choose the model pool here.
Yep, module pool.
This is also type M. So one is report program. So internally to consider system. Type 1, nothing but executable program. Type M is for the model pool program where you can design the screens, okay, and the screens logic and all you write in this one. So internally the processor that will execute is a different one for the reports and for this screen programming by the concept. Okay. Press enter. And next, this is the same procedure only, how you create a normal program. Save it. Go the package. Save it now. Enter. Now this screen will come automatically. Here it will show program name and the text elements by default. Here. This is text it creates by default. From this step onwards, we go and create this is the program. So the flow is like this. This is the flow. So you go to SC80. Okay. And from SC80 transaction code, you create a program. This is the program. And for a program, you create a screen here. This is screen. Say screen number 100 here, for example. And for every screen number, it will associate two events. One we call as process before output. So the other one we call as PAI, process after input. And for every screen, once the moment you create, this event will be available by default. This is called event. This one. You write the functionality for these skins under this event. And to execute, you need to create a user business transaction code here. This is a business transaction code we will create for a program. And user going to access this business T code. This is the user here. User going to access the business transaction. What the purpose of this block? This block, if you see here, that I can create a new screen. Right click, create screen. I can give screen number 100. You can give any screen number other than 0. 0 is a termination. Go to here on my test screen. Right? The moment you click on the screen, it comes automatically these two events. This is one event, this one, and this is one event. This is what I showed in the PPT. This is one block, this is one block. Now, what is this block? We have seen earlier classes. What is this block purpose? This section.
Wait, so
This section is useful to assign any default values, because if you see the diagram here, process before output means this section will execute before the screen appears to the user. That's the meaning actually. This screen will appear to a user after executing this block of the code. And this one is once user clicks on any button, this block of the code will be executed. That's the concept. We'll write here the per any buttons functionality we'll write here. Here we assign for default values. Suppose your screen comes, you want to give the default values, you assign this default values. This is the concept. Any questions? Clear?
yeah, there's another. Just when you right click create, do we press program or module?
We'll create a right click the program. This is the program only, object name. This
Yeah.
one.
So
Right
create
click,
program
create here. Screen here.
or screen. Okay.
Actually, this is program. This is also program. This we are giving a name here. This will create a node. Under this, you will see all these screens, everything here.
Yeah.
Now, if I
The
save it,
screen number, like I said, 100.
now if I
Save.
save, activate, it will create. See, it has created one more node here, screen here. Now, if you go to the layout here, you can place the fields here. Suppose you want to place a new field from the dictionary. You can place it from dictionary table.
Wait. Can you go back again? How do you get that screen?
Okay.
So attributes,
Yes,
so
yes,
description.
yes. How to got this screen is there is a button option here, layout button. If you click this layout, it gives the option to design the screen elements like push buttons, like input output fields, radio buttons, all the things. It will give you the option. Click on layout. Now you can place here the controls, screen controls. I think more or less the same concept in across the programming languages when you are designing the front end. This is a front end design. See, understood the concept of this model pool programming concept. What the purpose is, you are creating a user interface screen using the GUI in this flow. Right? This is the GUI, user interface. This is UI. This is the UI. This is the UI, user interface. So this user interface you are creating through model pool program. Okay. Program screens as per the business requirement, and you are giving access. Why you are creating a business T code? Why can't program can execute?
That's for user, sir.
User. This one. User will not be having the SC38 access.
No.
You can execute only through the business T code only, transaction code only. Hence, you should create a business T code. This is called business T code. I mean, in terminology, why business T code? Because it's a business purpose. What is the transaction code other than business T codes? Other than the business T codes, What are the T codes which are not part of the business T codes? T codes, transaction codes. All technical transaction codes, right? SC11O, SC38O, SC80, all these things. Okay, clear? Here.
So we employ only basic buttons like back and exit like that on or some.
We have also placed the data push, data display also in the earlier classes to display the data. And also we place the data push buttons here also. Application toolbar. Last class, yesterday class one we have done here. Now if you go to here, right? Text box one, text box one. Welcome to SAP ABAP. Okay. So you can press a push button here, or exit, for example. Push button one, name. And this is what you are giving to runtime to capture here. Exit here. Okay. So this button will come on the main screen. All right. Now you have to write the code. Where do you write the code? Uncomment this one. Go to here. Go to SYUCOM master program. Go to here. Here you write a code for the button.
Wait, so a little bit too quick. Can you show that again?
Which one? Which one?
It's like what you did before.
So what I did in the layout, go to screen,
Read.
go to the layout. I place one text box here
Yeah, I got that.
and I put this button here, push button, to do some activity, clicking for clicking purpose. For here, I give the name as a push button one here. You can give any name here. The text I give the exit, so that exit text will come here. Here I give as the exit. This is going to capture in the runtime. Because if we have more than one button, we should know which button we clicked. For that purpose, we'll give this value. This value will come into your system variable. If I go back here, now where you write the code for this one is go back to the screen, go to this event for writing the functionality for the push buttons, double click here, then you can write here. If
So
SYUCOM,
double click the user command and press yes.
yes,
Okay.
UCOM equal to exit. This exit must be caps. If you give in small letters, it won't accept because it is a value. When you are comparing a value, it is a case sensitive. Leave program. And then end if here. Check syntax. Activate. Okay. Now, if you want to create a transaction code for this one, take a program. Right click. Create transaction. You ask the what transaction code you want to create. Name of the transaction code. This is also one object. It must be starting with Z or Y. Give Z or Y, starting with Z or Y, or can give same name as well. Of program. Here give the text here.
There you go. So, can anyone else hear him?
Sir, are you speaking, sir?
Yeah, I can't hear him at all.
Sir, can you hear me, sir?
Also,
Sir, can you hear me?
I'm speaking.
Sir, can you hear me, sir?
Let me call. I believe he's not able to hear us.
Now you can hear me?
Yes, sir.
Right now, I
Now?
can hear
Hello,
you.
hello?
Yeah, Mahesh.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Mahesh.
Okay. So tell me
Yeah,
immediately if
whenever,
you are not able to hear me because I don't see the chat window. Because I'm in SAP skills, right?
yeah, we couldn't hear you since like the entire whatever you're showing
Remind me
us.
just here only. In the chat window, I don't see.
Okay, sir.
Because I'm in SAP skill, right? I cannot see a chat window. I'll be in that flow.
No, Rudra was actually speaking. Might be you are also not able to hear us because we were saying
I
that
was
we
not
are,
able to
yeah.
hear.
Yeah, I was trying to say,
Okay,
'cause
okay,
we
okay.
can't hear you at all. Like we trying to like show off the screen, we couldn't hear you at all.
So when did you lost the communication?
Honestly, I already forgot. I think like after you did the, yeah, I forgot.
So
It's like
the
Okay,
after
maybe.
exit buttons stuff.
yeah, I think from here.
Yeah, I was asking here, right, where we should write the logic. Where do you create the this application toolbar? We call as application toolbar here. Right, I was telling that if I go to activator, 1 second. So I was asking here. So I was telling that here, right? Um, I was telling that you can place your own push buttons here. Your own push buttons. Okay, so where you should write the design that push buttons. In which event, whether design, not the functionality. To design the buttons, where we should go. Can you hear me? Hello.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Okay, where we should write the code, whether not code. Yeah, to get that to get the buttons, where you should write the code. Listen carefully, not a button functionality. To design the buttons, where I should write the code. I should write the code under here, below the process before output, or below the process after input. Where I should.
After.
No, because this is your designing. You are
Oh, yeah,
designing
before, yeah.
the GUI, so not a functionality. Functionality should be line number 5, under 4, below the 4. Hence, you should double click here. You should create your own GUI, graphical user interface. That graphical interface can be having the fields here, or you can add your own menu items. Okay. So we have done already this one very clearly. Go to that as well. Okay. My GUI. Go to here. Then you can create your GUI. You can create here your buttons, application toolbar. If you remember, similar things activity we have done, I don't know if you remember or not, in one of the topic. Which topic we have done? We have created our own menu items, our own application toolbar. Which topic?
You got to.
Interactive reports we have done, same procedure only. So you can create a push button. Suppose you want to create a materials, new material. You can create here, right? MM01. MM01 is for creating a new material. Press enter. Right? You'll get here one more, few more information to give for the screen. Push button. Press enter here. Give the function text. Create material. For the button text. You want to choose any icon for the button, you can choose the icon here. Go to icon. You can choose any icon here. So this is a perfect icon, right, in SAP. Choose this. Enter. Information text on the icon. Material creation. Text you are giving. Press enter. Assign the shortcut key. Okay, now this MM01 option will come in the screen. Save it. Activate. Click on back. Activate. Okay. Execute now the transaction code. You see there is a create material create option has come here. Hello. So for this button, okay, if you want to write the code out of these two events, where we write the code, now you have placed the button. To place the button, to design the button code, you are written here using the set PF status. Now you are writing the functionality for the button that you placed. Where you should write the code, whether you should write the code here or here.
Functionality mean after link.
So you should write the code here only in this block. So what you should do, go to here. Go to screen, right? Double click here, right here. Where I should write here? What statement I should write? If I click, the user clicks, okay, user should navigate to MM01 to create a new material. That's the concept. Right? You should give else if one more condition. This is where the else if conditions concepts will come into picture, the application of if conditions here. You can write else if sy u com equal to, we are given as a MM01 as a FCT code, function code to capture in the runtime. Call transaction MM01 here. Activate this now. Now execute the T code. Now if I click on create material, this is went to MM01. See here. This is create material. This is the different transaction code. MM01. So like this, you can create your own push buttons here, n number of push buttons here. Any doubt here? Call transaction is the keyword. So why I'm giving single quotes here, line number 17? Why can't I give MM01 directly? Line number 17. Line number 19, 17. Why I'm giving MM01 as a single quotes? Why can't without single quotes? What happens if I give single quotes without single quotes? Hello? Can you hear me a question? Line number 17. Why we are giving single quotes? First of all, why 16 we are giving this one? This one, why you are giving this SY UCOM equal to MM01? Because we are given the screen level here. Go to here. You go to here. Go to here. In the application toolbar, you have designed the button here. For that, you have given this code, MM01. This is going to come as a default value to your button. Hence, you are giving that one. Why is our question? Are you hearing to me or not?
Yes, sir.
That's why if you are all silent, right, I'll go move on. I don't know whether it is working system or I don't know. I mean, my mic. Hmm?
I believe this is something you are giving because you want to call to create the master data, right? Oh, sorry, material master MM01.
What I'm asking here is why I'm calling single quotes. Why can't I call MM01 directly? What happens if I call MM01?
Not exactly sure, but it's when we are calling like
No, we can
single
do
quote,
it. We can
it's
test it.
treated as string, right?
So you can test it. What happens if we give like this? If I check syntax. So why this error is coming? See, other than the keyword, okay, other than the keyword, if we give anything like this, it will expect this one could be either keyword or a variable data objects. Data objects are three types: internal table, work area, variable. It consider this could be a variable or something like that. Okay. Hence it throws a message. Whereas if you give single quotes, so it takes as a value. Hence for the value they use syntax check. This is the concept. Anything you consider, you try to give in the programming ABAP without single quotes, it thinks it is a object. Means it expect like as a variable or work area or internal table like that. Hence it throws the message. Okay. Can I give here? This I showed you from where it comes. Right. Now if I give here, it will work or not? Will it work or not? Same thing I give mixed capital letters and small letters.
No, sir.
No, right? Why? Because capital MM01 is not a small MM01. Let's see how it works first. It works or not first. Execute. How do we know? Execute. Activate. right? I click on here. So it's not moving. It's not going to respective MM01 transaction code. So this type of errors, how do you find? Go to exit, go to screen number, right? Double click here. Then you put a breakpoint here. Then only you can analyze it. You understood exactly. See here. Put the breakpoint. Now execute again. Go to here. Now click the button here. So now I am in debug mode. If you explore your learning process through this screen, debugging screen, it will be more effective your learning concepts. So unless we explore what concepts we are doing through debug, we will not get the concepts clear expertise. Because a lot of teachings and all this theory and all looks very easy understanding. Oh, is telling with a lot of explanation, this flow, that flow and all. Okay, but when unless the participants will go through this step by step analyzing in the debug mode, you don't get a real concept. Get my point? What am I trying to say? So where is my control now? Which line number?
14.
14.
14. Now, if I want to see the value of this variable, right? Where I should see? How do I to see that variable value? In the run mode. I am in the run mode now. Debug mode. I am in the debug mode. If I want to see what is the value available for a system variable SYU -ucom. Why I am calling system variable? How I can call system variable? This screen all you know, right? How do I see the value of SY-ucom in this screen? This is the debug screen. Where I should see?
Double click in the display
Either
from the
double click
variable.
here or you can type here. This is showing MM01. Okay. So line number 14 will become true or false?
False.
False. Right? It goes to here. This become true or false? Line number 16 become true or false?
Right now, false.
Yes, because
Case sensitive.
MM01 case sensitive, value is the case sensitive. Important point here. Variable name is not case sensitive, but this is the value. So do you think this MM01 and this MM01 is same? This one? No, right? Because here M is caps, here M is caps, but here M is caps, but here small. Hence, this will not become true. Hence, control will not go to line number 17. That is the reason. This is the only way to analyze either to when you're learning through the debug only or while you are working in the projects, okay, any bug problems, any issues comes, you understood only in the run mode only. Control line by line you are analyzing, then only you get the concept. We debug sometimes 4 days, 5 days also, only debugging only to find the problem, exact problem. Then as many times I say that we'll think, not we think, we'll find it, there is a statement missing, clear statement missing, reference statement is missing, or like this small problems, right? Capital letters, small letters, combination is missing, like that. Exit here. Now go to the code here. Change. Give here. Capital MM01 here. Looks good now. Transition. Click on create material. See now control is stopped here. Now you check here. Yes. Else if. Yes. This is become true. Now what is meaning? Call transaction means go to transaction MM01. Means you are just calling. This is syntax call transaction. Okay. Clear? Hello? So maybe we can take small break. 10 minutes only, please. Stop recording, Ganesh.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay. Mhm.